of our fun evening here. Hopefully I'm going to get comments this time. And we are going to proceed with our oh snap, and we're going to make a really cute houndstooth sign. So I saw this really fun technique, and I want to try it. Hey, oh, Terry, I can see your comment. Okay, good. Whew. Thank you. So I'm just giving our little camera a quick wash because he's got shimmer all over him, and I don't want shimmer on our next project. So I'm just giving him a little wash. I'm going to set him aside so that he dries. Hey, Jan, welcome back, everybody. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay. There you guys are. I'm like talking into TV land all by myself. I got no friends. Hey, Debbie. We're back. Okay, hey, Lise. All right, so, and everybody else that's with us that doesn't say hi. If you would like to say hi, I love to say hi to you. But if you don't say hi to me, I don't always know you're there. So you just got to say hi. Okay, I'm just putting our remnants of our last project all over my floor and getting them out of our way. So I saw this really, really cool technique that's very similar to what we did with the You Are Enough, but they did it in a different way. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Oh, goodness. Welcome, Cheryl. How are you tonight? I knew you had to be there, Cheryl, as I'm asking questions about color, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my friend Cheryl? We were commenting earlier, but I couldn't see him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. So the last time we did houndstooth with You Are Enough, we kind of did houndstooth all over, and we put You Are Enough in the middle with some flowers on the side. And I gotta tell you, while it was gorgeous, it was kind of a pain in the butt to do. Because you had to like line things up. And so I saw this other designer, several actually other designers, do a technique that I thought we would try tonight and see if it actually made it easier to leave a blank space for your sentiment kind of in the midst of the houndstooth. Oh, Cheryl, you can join us anytime. You don't even have to watch me live, Cheryl. You don't have to watch me at all, Cheryl. I just appreciate the fact that you do. So what they did was they took the part that they wanted to leave blank, and they laid it down on the surface, and they put the houndstooth over it and chalked. So we're going to try that. I was tapping away at you, Maria, before, but I'm pretty sure you didn't see us. Yeah, I couldn't see any comments. So what I want to do is I just want to do, oh, I can turn my heat press off. We're done with that. I'm just going to put this down on the board. And then when I put it down on the board, I'm going to lay the houndstooth over it and chalk the houndstooth. And it should leave the square. We're going to see if it works. So I was thinking, hey, Aunt Josephine. Welcome to the party, Aunt Josephine. Okay, I'm back. I'm not frozen anymore. Whew. Okay, so we're giving this project away tonight, too. So tonight we're giving stuff away because I'm having a little bit of a surplus inventory. I need you guys to enjoy these things as much as I do. So we're giving our pillow away that we made a few minutes ago. We're going to give our pillow away, and we're going to give this sign away. And it always has the caveat, as long as it works. Because I never really know sometimes when we're trying new techniques if I can make them work. So we're going to try it. If it works, I'll give this sign away. If it doesn't work, you'll know by the end of the video that it didn't work. So all you have to do to get entered is to share the video. If you're watching the replay, you can still share the video because I'm not going to go through who shared it until Friday morning. So Friday morning, I'll pull everybody that shared it, and then I'll put you in a drawing, and my little random picker will tell me who won. And then if you are local, you just need to stop by and pick them up. If those of you that are out of state, Aunt Josephine, the Texas group, for the pillow, I'll take this pillow stuffer out and just fold up the cover and stick it in the mail to you. These are easy to mail. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Okay. Again, if you're watching the replay, you can still hit share. Whew, enough of that. Let's just have some fun, ladies. Okay, so all they did was lay this down. But you know what they did? I'm realizing what they did. It was consistent size. So what they used was they used the negative space of the transfer to create the square that wasn't chalked with the houndstooth. So I'm going to try and draw on here because my two transfers are not the same length and they will not be the same. Okay, so I'm going to make a line. I'm going to cut these so that they're the same size, and by making them the same size, then I should, in theory, get a really nice crisp square. So I'm just cutting the adhesive part of my transfer. I'm going to stick it back down. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. So I just stick it down. And see, now I'm creating a box in the middle. We're going to put the houndstooth over it. This is what happens when you can't find your backers. Note to self, write the name of the transfer on the backer. Then you got to improvise with other things that are backers. And then we should just be able to lay this down right over this and chalk away. Do we want to take votes now as to whether or not this is going to work? Should we? So I was thinking houndstooth white wild berry camera. But we might want to mix it up a little. We might want to do wild berry houndstooth and white words. That's, you know, we've done the white houndstooth. Maybe it's time for a little variety. So I'm being very careful to get my air out because this is a ton of transfer. It will, Terry, what will? So I'm just getting my air out. There's a lot of air in this bad boy. It's a big transfer. It's basically all screen. You got all screen, you got to really work it. Because when this works, this is a gorgeous, shake it up, Debbie, all right. Debbie says, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, okay, I'm singing, and it's not straight. Love it when I get all the air out and then it's not straight. All right, we're going wild berry houndstooth. I have no idea what that's going to look like, but we're going for it. Okay, so I'm going back to line myself up one more time because I wasn't straight. Terry says it's going to work. All right, ladies. I'm counting on you. Although I did learn tonight, I can make a project without you guys. It's not as much fun though. Okay, so I'm laying it down, working my air from the middle out. That's what works the best because you're pushing it as you go and laying it down as you go. Before I keep pushing, I should make sure it's straight. Yeah, we're straight, kind of. But we're not straight over here, but that's because we got a lot of air over here. You know, like me. I'm full of hot air. As you all know already. That is, I know, not a big surprise. So I turned you on. I spent all day with my poor little girl who had the flu. She was up all night long. Oh my gosh, the poor thing was up all night long. So I was up all night, and then I, you know, as you all know, I teach second graders on Wednesday nights. And they are a handful. I've got this amazing group of boys. They're so much fun. Oh my gosh, they are so much fun. But they take every ounce of energy I got out of me. Okay, so I'm pushing. Somebody's sending me a picture. One of you ladies, who sent me a picture? I can't do all these things at once, ladies. I am not that great at multitasking. So I'm just pushing my air. Getting it all out. We're going to houndstooth this bad boy. I have, and I even have a wild berry frame. Check it out. I forgot I had these. Ooh, so maybe we shouldn't do it in wild berry. Wild berry, wild berry? If we don't like it, we'll put it in a white frame. So what I'm doing now is as I'm doing this, I can feel if there's air. Lisa likes the... Lisa, I did not know you were this much of a wild berry fan. You are a woman after my heart. I love wild berry. Okay. Opening it up. It's a beautiful consistency already. Wild berry squared. Ooh, look at that color. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, just pushing air. Because this is a really cool transfer, but when you get air, it looks sloppy. Ooh, big boy. Look who's coming to play. We're going to big boy him. So what I'm going to do is you can see the other transfers underneath it. I'm not going to chalk. I'm not going to chalk over this part, but I'm going to, I don't have to worry because we can wash that off. So here we go. Here's our big, is this going to work? So the last time I did this, I actually tried to line it up and I made my square without this technique. So I lined up all my houndstooth and that was a huge board. And I lined it all up and then chalked the sentiment in the middle. So this should, if it works, be a much easier way to get because what's nice about it is so you have all this pattern and then in the middle of it you have just the blank with the sentiment. So I'm just going over, getting all my silk screen. I have a little air over here, so I'll be curious to see when we do that corner how much air is really there. And I'm keeping going with my chalk. What's nice about this size squeegee is he makes very light work of what would take a very long time with one of the smaller squeegees. Just because, look, I don't have the lines I gotta worry about. I don't have any of that stuff. He just makes it much easier. So I am starting to dry. So I need to move a little faster to get this guy off. So this houndstooth pattern is an 18 by 18 transfer that I cut to make 11. Most of the projects I make are 11 by 14. And it's just much easier to deal with a transfer that is the size of your project than to not. Okay. Oh, take all this excess and stick it back in here. I am very much drying though. So I'm going to pick a corner and start. Oh my gosh. Virginia thinks this is her favorite color too. Oh, ladies, look at that. Houndstooth. Wow. Okay. That is beautiful color. Now we are a little distressed over here. So I'm just sticking it in my water bath. That's just because it dried a little. That's because it's hard with these big guys. Look at that wild berry. That is like wild berry heaven. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take these little corners here. So in all retrospect, my transfer is not exactly the size of the board. So that's why I get these little, like the top line, there is nothing up there. But I think when I put it in the frame, it will make an allowance for that. So I'm just getting this edge where I got paste because I'm not worried about anything else because that middle part we're going to chalk next. We're going to chalk that in white. So we're going to make our camera white. I'm just getting my chalk off the edge. Again, I don't think you're going to see that because of the frame. But we'll find out when I put it in the frame. Okay, and I got water. How did I get water there? So we're going to dry it. This is a gorgeous color, ladies. And then we're going to make the camera white and the memories white. So the memories and where the transfer is for the other two will really help define the space. And if this works, this is much easier than the way I did the last one. So I am going to have to, I think, adapt to this technique I might need to play with it more to get it down a little more. But for this being the first time of using this technique, I'm not unhappy with it. Although we're not done yet either. So I'm just drying. And what happens with wild berry is when wild berry dries, that's when you get the pop of the color. It stands out more when it's dry than when it's wet. And they have this section over here where I got water, and I really don't want to move it too much because I don't want it to run. Because it will dry. It'll be fine when it's dry. So next, we're going to do our camera in white. Yep, and we used white recently, so it's a beautiful consistency already. We're going to take our little small squeegee, and we're just going to do our camera in white, and then I'm going to lift the camera, and then we're going to do memories. And this should be really cute when we're done, I hope. And again, we'll give this one away. You just got to hit share. And this transfer, the Oh Snap transfer, is the exclusive transfer to the Club Couture. And if you want this transfer, you have to order soon. You have to join Club Couture soon because it's going to go away. You won't be able to get it. Okay, so I have my camera. I'm going to pull it, but I don't want it to pull the memories with it. And I did attach them to each other, so I'm going to be a little careful when I pull it towards the top because I want my memories to stay lined up. Oh, this is so cute. Ladies, good choice. Hey, Evie! Welcome, Evie. So I'm actually going to pull my memories up a little bit because I need to get my camera off. I'm going to put my camera right in the water bath. And then I'm going to stick my memories back down. So this is what we have so far. Looks cool, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And we're just going to go over our memories. Memories. Again, I'm singing. Oh, stop the singing, Maria. How does that happen? I love this color. I know I say that every night. I love me some wild berry. Okay, so we're just doing memories. Like the corner of my life. Oh, stop singing. Did I say that already? I've had no sleep, you can tell. Just using a littler squeegee to get my lines. Sometimes I like to use the big one. It's nice to have options in the squeegee world. Okay, now I pull my memories. This is cute. This is really cute. We have a little cleanup to do. Look at how cute that is. So see how it made the box? That was a much easier way to make that box than the way I used to do it. Ooh, I said I wasn't going to lift it up, didn't I? Then I did. Alright, so I'm just going to do some drying. A little more drying. Have a little cleanup to do. And I'm a little worried about this corner over here. So I may wash the transfer and lay it down. That's a big transfer, so that one I have to do in the sink. So that one I can't do with you. But I will. Because I do find that when I use this one, when I pull, the second half always gets a little more rustic-y looking than I want it to be. So how I clean this up is I use my fancy little precision Q-tips. I just put a little bit of water on my table, my glass top. I take my Q-tip. You always, always wait till it's dry to clean up. If you don't wait till it's dry, inevitably you will stick your finger in it. You don't want to do that. Yes, Virginia, you told me you were right. Okay, wait. So let's see. Lisa says copper shimmer with couture. Oh, I'm watching the wrong video. I'm going to look up there where you guys are. I'm not going to look at my phone. My phone is on the other video where you guys were telling me what color to do and I couldn't see it. Okay, so just have little tiny spots to clean up where I have wild berry, where I do not want wild berry. And then we're going to sticker in the frame so you can see what it looks like in the frame. I'm going to work on my line here a little bit. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Don't you wish you could just yell at me and I could hear you? I think that's what we're going to do with the Club Couture. We can do a live party. There's some software out there where we could then actually interact. And I think what we're going to do with Club Couture, because it is a, you know, exclusive club, that then we'll do live parties where we do them together. I think, if I can figure out the software. But it's kind of like my camera stand. I can't figure that out either. I'm going to try. For my technology is not always my thing. As you all know, obviously I can't see comments and there should be comments. Okay, this is really cute. I don't like these little dots. I know they're supposed to be there because of how the transfer goes, but I don't like them, so I'm getting rid of them. Okay, here we go. Memories. Oh, there was a section in memories. So in my little M, it's the little close together. So when it's a little tiny spot like this, there's two tricks that I use. First off, I always start with I try a Q-tip that's not wet first, because sometimes you can just get it off without it being wet. So I got part of it off without it being wet. The other part I didn't. So then I take, this is my Cricut tool for weeding, and I just very gently go up and down, trying not to get the part I don't want to get, which sometimes happens. It just kind of loosens it, and then again I can take my dry Q-tip. When it's a little tiny section like that, you take a wet Q-tip in there and you're going to get paste where you didn't want paste. And as long as you're on a surface like this where you're not scratching the surface, it's okay. If it was glass, you might not want to do that because you could scratch it. But this is just a quick and easy little chalkboard. Okay, so I got that done. Okay, so let's stick her in our frame and see if it lines up, because my houndstooth was not exactly perfect. And I have a little cleanup area, so I can see I still am not completely cleaned up the way I would like to be. But otherwise, I think it's pretty darn cute. So, I think so far, if I clean it up a little bit, we could make this a giveaway sign. So I have my backer, and I'm going to make sure I put my top where it needs to be. I'm just going to finish this little area that needed a little more zhuzhing to get the chalk off. I still have this big, like, wet blob area that I know it's water that I got on it, but I want it to dry because it's like a river. I don't want a river running through mine when I lift it up. My heat's bubbling up my chalk. I don't want to do that either. Okay, it's good enough now that it won't run. So let's see how this sits in our frame. Our wild berry frame. I've had these around for quite a while too. I have several of them. Not bad. They're not exactly, like this is a much, I think, more pinky wild berry. This is a little more purpley. So it might look better in a white frame. What do you think? White frame? I have those too. Should we try it? I gotta grab that though. I mean, the sign is super cute. And I think this is adorable. I mean, it's just adorable. And this is definitely the technique moving forward. Cheryl says white frame. Okay, hang on. 1 second. In Radio Land, I know this is dead air. I don't want you to have too much dead air. So I'm just going to keep rambling away at you while I grab my white frame. And hopefully not knock down my whole craft room while I'm doing that. And we'll try the white frame. But I think white... Oh, look at that. We're back. Ooh, everybody says white. Okay. We'll have to find another use for our wild berry frames. I I'm sure we can come up with something to do with wild berry. I think if we had done the white for the houndstooth and then the wild berry for the camera, oh, I didn't put it in there, then we could have used that frame. Lisa says cool. So, and again, for those of you who are watching, whether you're watching the replay or the orig, if you win the sign and you would rather have the wild berry frame, you just gotta let me know. It doesn't matter to me which frame you have. It matters to you and what you're gonna put in the house. Jan wants to know where I got the frames. Jan, I buy the frames at Michael's. They're called Belmont frames. And I buy them when they're on super sale. Oh, much better. Don't you think? Yeah, if we reverse colors, wild berry frame would be awesome. I agree, Verge. Use parakeet and peacock. That would be awesome, Lisa. Parakeet and peacock would be super cool. Parakeet and peacock. Ooh, that would be cool. Much better. I agree, Cheryl. We're much better. Oops. I'm going to sit down in my chair that's reversed. We could do that with a different one. You know, it's not like we don't have 5 million brand new transfers, right, that are here. So I'm sticking this in, making sure my top is my top. I like the white better. So if you hit share, you have to comment that you shared. We're giving these away on Friday. So if you're watching the replay, I feel like I keep repeating myself. And I'm really trying hard not to be a big commercial. So I'm sorry if you feel I'm being commercial, you just have to tell me. Because I just want you guys to have as much fun as I'm having. Ooh, Virginia says too, parakeet and peacock. Yeah, what should we do? Well, we'll have to come up with something for parakeet and peacock. Marrakesh. That one we did the other night. This one. That might be cool. Or the other new modern floral. I've seen some really cool things done with modern floral. I'm warming up to modern floral though. Because that bad boy, whew, there is a lot of screen space. I don't know if I can do that one live. That might be a little too stressful. This is cute. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute that is. I don't mind that it's a little more distressed on one side than other. The other, what do you guys see over here? How it's more distressed than it is over here? Floral. Yeah, you're right. I like this sign. So, these are our projects for the evening. This is what we made, ladies and gentlemen. Because there's some of you watching that I haven't said hi, so I don't know who you are. So you might be a gentleman, so welcome, gentlemen. These are our 2O snaps. So we have made four projects with Mr. O Snap. And we've got 6 cameras that we've made, and that the transfer's going strong. So it's a good one. I'm excited about Modern Floral too, Debbie. I don't know if I can do that one live. It's a big transfer. It's a big transfer. I might try. The other one that's really on my list, and this one I do think I'm going to do live because it's big. It's our biggest size transfer. It's the E size transfer, but this one is coming. But I'm going to do this one in all white. And when you do a big transfer in all white, it's not as stressful when you do it in all white. Plus, this is a peel and go transfer, like we did the other night, where you chalk half of it or a third of it and peel. But this one's coming. I've seen some really, really nice. But I got the big chalkboard already. I'm just waiting to do it. So, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll do a quick video. My new box comes tomorrow. Just saying. New box coming tomorrow. Some new transfers. We'll have even more to play with. We got months worth of projects to make. So, if you share, I'll get you in the drawing. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for supporting me, as always, ladies. And you all have a lovely evening. Hope you win. Get rest, Maria. Thank you, Lisa. I am going to sleep very good tonight. Hopefully she will as well, and we can go to school. It's the Little Sweethearts dance tomorrow. And it's her last Little Sweethearts dance with her dad. So she's got to get better enough. And I made like a ridiculous dozen number of meringues for the Little Sweethearts dance. She's got her cute little dress, and she's got flowers coming. So she needs to stop getting sick so she can go. Oh, wait! Guess what's here? Rambling! Thanks, Aunt Josephine. I agree. White frame is much better. You all have a lovely, lovely evening. I'm not going to ramble at you anymore. I'm going to hit finish. So have a good night. See ya.